Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the lecture. So in this lecture, we'll see how to prepare the rate analysis for 1:3:6, which is a M10 grade of concrete. Okay, PCC. So in the previous lecture, I forgot to tell you one thing, like from where this 0.32 is coming. It's very simple. See, Portland cement, what we got for, according to our calculation for 1:2:4, we got 0.225 cubic meter. You know how this has come? Anyhow, I'll quickly tell that. Okay, 1.54 is the conversion factor, multiply by, for 1 cubic meter I'm doing. Okay, multiply by 1, multiply by cement quantity is 1, and this you divide by total ratio. So it is 1:2:4. No, 1 plus 2 plus 4. Try to do this and tell me the answer. We'll get 0.22, isn't it? 0.2225 you are supposed to get cubic meter. Let me quickly do that. 1.54 divided by 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So it is 0.22 I'm getting. So in the code book, they have written 0.225. It's okay. You take 0.22, doesn't matter. Cubic meter. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll find the number of bags. I'll find the number of bag. We know that if this is a quantity and if I divide by the volume of one bag, volume of 150 kg bag, we already know it is 0.0347. This much you can do, right? This we know. This is a total quantity I got. Total concrete quantity I got. If I want to find the number of bag, whatever quantity I got, if I divide it by the volume of one bag, the volume of one bag is 0.0347. How did you get this? You know that. How do you do that? That calculation. So it will be 50 divided by 1440. If you do, you'll get 0.0347. So I'm going to get 6.4 here. So try to do that. Let me do 0.22 divided by 0.0347. Yeah, I'm getting 6.34 bags, or let us say 6.4 bags. So this is bag, no? But here they have written in terms of tons. So can you convert this into tons? It's very simple. 6.4 is bag and one bag is 50 kg, isn't it? So try to do this. 6.4 into 50 you do. Into 50 you do. You get 320. So what is this? 320 kg, no? You want in tons, no? So 320, if I divide by 1000, will I not get 0.32? Will I not get 0.32? I'll get. That's it. That is how 0.32 has come into existence. Okay, I'll keep it here. That is how 0.32 tons has come into existence. Got it? So this I forgot to tell this. So 0.32 has come. And for 0.32 to carriage this much, they are going to charge you 300 rupees. Okay, that's how it is. Fine. That means for one bag, it will cost you 15 rupees. Now we'll come to the next part. Next is whatever you did here, no, same thing. There is no change. I'll not explain to this level now. Same thing, nothing changes. Only the thing is what has happened here. Stone aggregate, since it's 1:3:6, we're using a 40 mm aggregate also. So stone aggregate 40 mm and 20 mm we are using. Here it was 20 and 10. Here it is 40 and 20. So again, for that constant, they are given 0.65. Stone aggregate of 20 mm, the constant is given 0.24. And okay, that's it. Okay, they have done it separately. Fine. Next is carriage of stone aggregate of 40 mm. That means if you want to carry 40 mm aggregate and above for 1 cubic meter, the conversion is 0.65. What is the rate in the market? Again, same thing. Like I explained, for 1 cubic meter of aggregate, okay, if the driver is charging you, if the person is charging you, will take you 5,000 rupees, not for 1 cubic meter. Let us say you are ordering some 5 cubic meter. So if they take 5,000 rupees for that, so you divide it. 5,000 divided by 5 will come out to be almost 100 rupees per cubic meter. So you can put 100 rupees here. But here, according to the code book, it is 178. So you check how much you are going to procure. Based on that, you can put a rate. In earlier case, if you remember, I had taken 200 rupees for that. Here also, if you want, I'll take the same rate, 200 rupees I'll take. Okay, no problem. Similarly, sand also, stone aggregate below 40 mm is also 200 rupees I'll take. Okay, this much you can do. Fine. Now coming to the coarse sand. Coarse sand again, in cubic meter, it is 0.47. And the cost of the coarse sand is 1,500 rupees. Here, okay, cost part I'll come later. Okay, anyhow, stone aggregate, it was 1,300 rupees. What did I put for 40 mm? So 40 mm, I did not have 40 mm in an earlier case, but in the code book it is mentioned. So I'll take the rate what is going on in the market. And let us say I'll take 1,500. See, and now whatever I'm telling, everything you have to prepare a sheet like this. Even before we start with the rate analysis, you should know all these things. You should make a separate sheet, something like this, and then you have to input the value. Now, just for you to explain, I'm telling you all these things. Okay. But now 400, 200. Coarse sand in the market, let us say it is available for 1,500. So you took 1500. And from where you got this 0.47? It's very simple. The ratio is given 1 is to 3 is to 6. Can you find the sand quantity in that? Very simple. How you'll do? 1.54 multiply by ratio, it is sand is 3. And then you divide by the total ratio. That is 1 plus 3 plus 6. And tell me how much answer you're getting. So 1.54 multiply by 3 and you divide it by 10. So I'm getting 0.462. 0.462 cubic meter. The same thing you can see it here. They have written 0.47. Okay. You should understand from where these constants are coming. This is how the calculation has to be done. So that is why 0.47 is coming. Similarly, you do it for this also. Here, stone aggregate. So here also same, that answer is coming in this way only. Okay, fine. So yeah, coarse sand is 0.47. In the market for 1 cubic meter of coarse sand, the price is 1500 rupees. Similarly, carriage of sand also I'll take 200. For aggregate also it was 200 I took. Here also I'll take 200. Now coming to the Portland cement. Cement again, it is coming 0.22 tons. How is that? Again, very simple. 0.156, you divide it by, I'll do here. 0.156, I'll divide it by 0.0347. I'll get 4.49. So this is in cement bag. So 4.49 cement bag. If I multiply by the weight of one bag, 50 kg, I'll get 224. This is in kg. So I want it to be in tons, isn't it? So whatever answer you get, you divide it by 1000. And what you're getting? 0.224. And what you can see here, same thing. 0.22 is what you can see. Okay. So you should understand from where this 0.22 is coming. And let us say in market, previously I told you for 8,000 rupees, I'm getting my cement for tons. I'll input 8,000 because here also I had done the input of 8,000. No? Where is that? Here, 8,000 I had done. So I'm doing the same thing here. Okay. But again, you check what is happening in your place. Carriage of cement, again, I told for 0.22, how much it is? You have to do the same calculation. How much did I take here? So I took 300 rupees as a carriage charge. Okay. Because in 1 ton, 20 bags will come. And for one bag, if they charge you 15 rupees, so 20 into 15 will be 300. So you can input 300 rupees here. Okay. According to that, the rate will come. Finish. After that, coming to the labor part, mason, beldar, bisti, concrete mixer, needle vibrator, everything is same. Whatever constant you had used here, no, same constant we have written it here. There is no change. And whatever rate you have put here, no, same rate you can put 850. So if you want, I can copy the same rate. I'll copy this rate, Control C. Okay. And I put the rate here, Control V. Okay. Got it. No, same rate I have put, and we have got that. Finally, coming to the sunrise. Again, I told sunrise you can take lump sum. You don't have to, you don't have to take 28.66 only. You come here, you can delete it and say per cubic meter, I require another 50 rupees extra. So that is my extra price I'm putting. Okay. 50 sunrise. But here they have put this constants. You don't have to take this. We don't know from how this constants has come into existence. But according to our rate analysis, let us say 50 rupees additional will go. I've seen through my experience that for M10 grade of concrete, for 1 cubic meter, along with this, if I add another 50 rupees extra, my cost will be my cost will work out for that. Now after that you do the total. So total will be adding everything from here to here. We added everything. You got 5487. On this you'll put 1% water charges. Then you'll do the total. It is B. And on this you'll put a GST of 14.5%. You'll get 6321. And on this you'll put a contractor profit of 15%. You'll get 7269. On this we'll put 1% of sales, which will be 72.69. And if we add both of these things, you'll get how much? 7341 rupees per cubic meter. So this is for M10 grade of concrete. So according to my rate analysis, it is 7341. So come to the BOQ sheet. So 7341, you put here. Okay. Again, 7341 is also on a little higher side only. So I usually told you for PCC work and all, 6,000 to 6,500 is a good amount to be taken. Okay. That is what happens in the market. But again, it's okay. If you take, if you do proper rate analysis and if you get a project, then it's okay. Good, not bad. Okay, fine. Good. So I think up to here, your concepts are clear. See, one thing I'll tell you, whatever rate analysis we are doing now, this rate analysis will come into play when you're applying for tenders and all. Okay. That is, for example, let us say, I'll tell you how it works out, where the rate analysis will come into existence. Okay. If you're a small contractor, if you're having your own consultancy, you take local projects, you don't have to do so much of rate analysis. You check what is the market rate going on, you put your contractor profit, based on that you give a rate. Okay, for example, let us say this one company. Okay, this is one company. Okay, so I'll name this company as L&T. Okay, so L&T is giving one project, and for to participate in this project, four contractors have participated. Okay, I mean, to take this project, four contractors have come. This is contractor 1, this is contractor 2, contractor 3, and this is contractor 4. Okay, now they have given the total estimate. Okay, they have given a total or let us say I'll speak only for one thing. For example, L&T wants to do, I'll speak in this way. L&T wants to do 2000 cubic meter of some work, 2000 cubic meter of some work, where they are involved with M10 grade of PCC. M10 grade of PCC is going to be used, and total quantity is 200 cubic meter. I'm taking a small example. So four contractors have come forward and told we are going to take up the work. Now L&T has to give the work to someone. So each of the contractor will prepare their own rate analysis. So this is contractor number 1. I'll write 1. I'll write his name. I'll giving a name as A. This is contractor A. Okay. This is contractor B. This is contractor C. And this is contractor D. So four people will do four different rate analysis. So contractor 1 will do this rate analysis. For him, the value may be 7341. I'll write here. Okay. I'll write here. Okay. I don't have space. No. I'll write here. 7341. Okay. Otherwise, I'll write like this. Yeah. His rate is 7341. He's telling I'll do this 1 cubic meter of the work for 7341. According to that, you multiply by 2000. This is the price that he is going to get. Now let us say B contractor. B contractor, maybe he says that I don't require 15% of profit. For me, even if I get 10% of profit, I'm okay with that. So according to that, he is putting a rate of 7022. Come here. So he says that 7022. Finish. Now C contractor. C contractor says that for me, this is okay. What is that? For me, 10% is okay, but my labor cost is little more. In my place, the labors are not easily available. Okay, based on that, he is going to put his own rate here, or maybe raw materials or somewhere he is going to do, and he is going to put one more rate. Let us say somewhere I'll increase some value. I'll go with 10,000 here. Okay, yeah. So he is putting a rate of 7585. And for last another one, I'll put another rate. Okay, let us say 7250. Fine. Now L&T will decide to whom to give this particular work. So whether to give to A person, B, C, or D. Usually the work will be gone to the person who gives the lower rate. Now comparison to the all four people, this 7022 he has quoted a lesser rate in comparison to 7341, 7581, and 7250. But again, only the person with the lower rate will not get the project all the time. L&T will also check what this person has done, what are his previous projects, what is his capability. That also comes into play, and what is the quality. Now, even though he has given a less rate, he may compromise in the quality of the work. So that also they need to check. So that is why whenever you award a contract to someone, you check their background. What are the previous projects he has done? Whether he is able to handle this much uh, problem or not. In order to execute 200 cubic meter, he has done a rate analysis. That is okay. Whether he has so much of machinery and all, that also comes into play. So based on that, the L&T is going to decide to whom to give a project. So it's not that every time the person with a lower rate will get a project. Other than that, there are other criteria like his background, the projects that he has worked for, the machineries that he has, and also a good what you call word of mouth. Like you usually tell, right? If you give the project to someone, this person is better. Even if, for example, you go to any shop or you go anywhere, okay, let us say you're buying a shoe, okay, and you want to buy a Nike shoe. So you know that if you're going to buy a Nike shoe, even if it is expensive, you know the quality of that, right? Even we have other brands like, let us say, Flatheads, Paragon, and all. Even if it's like for 1,000 rupees you get a slipper or a shoe from them, you know it is not durable. Same thing is here only. Even though the price is less, this guy may compromise in the quality. Even though if I give a project to this guy, C guy, even though he's telling 7585, I'm ready to pay, but I know this guy can give a better quality compared to this guy. This guy has a better machineries, advanced machineries with him, and he can give a project in a correct time. So even giving a project award, for example, 2000 cubic meters of work I have, and I told you in 1 year I want this to finish, or let us say in 3 months I want to finish. Okay, so we have to check now whether this contractor can finish it in 3 months or not. So we see his previous project history and all. What are the earlier projects he has done, whether he has completed that on time or not. Even though he's giving a lesser rate to me, I need to check his history also. So that is all. It come there. In that case, all this rate analysis comes into play. Okay, but if you're a small contractor or if you're working on a small construction project, then this much rate analysis is not required. You check the rates which is going on in the market. That is why I've given you 2, 3 different BOQs. Okay, so check what is happening in your area. Based on that rate you put, and you take your profit, and based on that you can quote the rate. Finish. Okay, yeah. So we'll see you back in the next lecture.